and captaining South Africa, to Imran Nazir. A good start for Sean Pollock. He's had a lot of work done on his knee, and he wanted to have a bit of a hit out today with the final coming up on Friday. Hansi Cronje resting. He's not all that thrilled about it, actually. He wanted to play in the game. He's played, I think, something like 160 games on the trot, and he wanted to play today, but he felt that it was only fair to give everybody a game.
In this tournament, they haven't really played to their potential except versus India. We'll assume them to play to their potential when they're playing against their arch rivals.
And he's gone. A poor shot there from Imran Nazir. He really just hung the bat out tentatively.
But just a little tentative outside his off stump this time, and paying the price. Hanging his bat at that delivery. Ball not doing a great deal, but rocking back and rattling the off stump because of a thickish edge. So reward straight away for Pollock. Gone for naught. Imran Nazir and Pakistan not for one.
That's well bowled. Half shout from the slip cordon, but I think it might have just flicked the pad, or the bat might have flicked the pad. Pakistan, 0 for 1. Well, that's a good shot. Charles Willoughby bowling from the pavilion end. And Afridi gets the board ticking over for Pakistan. Good shot there from Afridi. Very good return from the boundary. Afridi finding the gap. Pete Stratham in the cover position. Big shout there, and a wicket to Charles Willoughby. So good breakthrough for the left armour, getting rid of Younis Khan.
This ball appeared to be just a little closer to Younis Khan. Just a little tight and cutting that one. Also was bowled with a bit of pace as well. You see him trying to play with an angle bat and with the face closed. So good start by the South Africans here, picking up the second wicket, an important one of Younis Khan. And Pakistan now 12 for 2.
Nice moment for Charles Willoughby. And once again he's in the action, just having picked up his first international wicket. It's always nice to walk back to your position and get a bit of a round of applause from the crowd. It's just wide of mid-off. Hit pretty well, but dangerously close to mid-off.
Charles Willoughby providing Shoaib Akhtar with a bit of width on his off stump. And again, freeing his arms, Shoaib, and playing it nicely through the line. Went in the air, but was firmly struck and away from the mid-off fieldsman. So you see the angle of the ball being bowled across the off stump. And nicely picked up by Shoaib.
That's picked away on the onside. That's firmly struck by Inzamam. He gets his first boundary.
Yes, you've got to bowl straight on this wicket, but if you bowl just a little bit down the leg side, Inzamam is such a fine striker of the ball. Doesn't worry too much about the footwork there. He just picks the length and flicks it nonchalantly over the onside.
So 33 for 2, Willoughby will continue. And he goes for the big one. He's got plenty of elevation here. And one bounce over the rope. And that's the way he plays, Shoaib Akhtar. If it's pitched up, he's going to try and muscle it down the ground.
Well, a bit of an inexperience here from Willoughby. He wouldn't have bowled to Afridi all that much, so he's got that one too full on the up. Got a lot of elevation, Shoaib Akhtar, and it's dropped just inside one bounce. A little bit of adjustment to the field now, and also the captain talking to his bowler. I'm sure they'll be talking about the length that he should bowl to Afridi.
In the air, but in the gap as well. Just pulled back inside the boundary line. So 3 runs to end the over. 41 for 2, Pakistan. And struck on the pads, but he was playing forward. May have just been struck outside.
Outside the line, did the right thing in Zimam. That one nipped back off the seam. That'll give Lance Klusener some encouragement.
He's bowled him here. Afridi had enough. He wanted to cut loose, and Klusener was awake to the situation on hand. Pakistan have lost their 3rd wicket here.
Just going wide on the crease, Lance Klusener changed the angle. Afridi likes to hit it down the ground, try to give himself a bit of room, but he speared it in, Klusener. Look how wide on the crease he is. And he speared it into leg stump, and as so often happens, he's got a wicket when it really mattered. So Afridi departs. He did struggle for his 26, 43 for 3.
Oh, and off the edge, steered away, and Pollock captaining the side at first slip, diving away to his right, but couldn't quite get there.
Well-controlled shot here from Yousuf Youhana. Just had a little bit of width. Just the way he used his wrist, made sure that he got it past first slip. Didn't want to beat first slip by much, because the finer he kept it, the better his chances of beating Gary Kirsten at 3rd man.
Right up and nicely played away by Inzamam. We might have liked to have seen that one fly just a little bit squarer. There's a bit of a gap. Not a good feeling, is it? Looked well played and well fielded, very well fielded. Sean Pollock diving away to his right.
A bowler who's over by a millimetre or 2 doesn't matter at Tinker's curse.
Oh, he's given him. I thought there might have been a bit of bat in that one. Perhaps it was pad first. Well, Inzamam is taking a very, very slow walk, and it looks like a bit of a glare there as well. He's not happy, mind you. He's been very, very determined. There's just a little sideways glance there at umpire Peter Manuel as he walked past him. Well, he's been given out LBW.
Well, this is exactly the sort of decision we're talking about. You want to give the umpire as long as possible to look at these sort of decisions, so he gets to tell whether the ball has hit the inside edge or not. I think he's very unlucky to be given out, even if he hasn't hit it, because of the angle that Klusener bowls at. But all that matters is in the golf news, you'll find LBW to Klusener for 17 and the score 60 for 4.
Get a single there on the offside. In the air and brilliantly taken. That's a magnificent catch. Mohim Khan goes for another duck. And Pakistan in deep trouble at this stage. 61 for 5.
Booze of the Pakistani captain continues with the bat. Playing just a little early there. Ball not there to be driven. Stopped checking his stroke, a walking stroke in the end, and what a wonderful catch. Hayward driving full length, keeping his eye on the ball and picking it up inches from the ground. So an early exit once again for the Pakistani captain. Pakistan now reeling at 61 for 5.
That's nicely struck. And a desperate effort there on the boundary line by Sean Pollock, but that's not good enough. So finally a boundary here for Pakistan.
In the slot, and Lance Klusener not impressed because he'd been bowling just a little short, good length to Yousuf Youhana. This one was further up, nicely played through the offside. He was a lovely striker of the ball through that area of mid-off and point.
Well played. Good shot over the infield and down to the boundary for 4. Yousuf Youhana has been the most aggressive of the Pakistan batsmen today.
Yes, this is a good shot. Calculated. Not spinning it much, Pete straight on. Just darting into the pads, and this is the slog sweep. You see this so often in one-day cricket. Just up and over. It's a good shot. Need a few more of those, though.
Well played. Very well played. It was tossed up a little bit outside off stump. He doesn't need much encouragement, does he, Abdur-Razzaq?
Yes, his eyes lit up here. He really did toss that one up. You see his line that he's been bowling has been towards the middle and leg.
Stratham continuing, no wicket for 13, his figures. Oh, and another quick single. Oh, that's all. I think he's got him. I think he's got him. That's a direct hit. Abdur-Razzaq has been run out. Now then, was it because he was late in starting, or was the call late, Barry?
I think it was late starting. I don't think he fancied it ever, because they've got a man at 45 behind square, and it's always dangerous when you've cut it straight off the bat. And this is good fielding from Lance Klusener. He's got time to take a little bit of aim. He skids it off the ground, so it gets a little bit of acceleration. And is his accuracy good. Razzaq always struggling, way out. He knew it. He just kept on going. Beautiful throw, and a culmination of some very good fielding again from South Africa. They've been on the ball. They give away so little. So Razzaq has gone 96 for 6.
We'll exchange that for one just a little wider. In the air, this could be out. Klusener again. Oh no, he's not quite got there. Well, now then, Klusener, he got his hands to it. He's not happy with himself there. It would have been a good catch, sure, but well, he got there and couldn't quite hang on.
Top edge. Really didn't commit himself to the shot. Yousuf Youhana had a real top edge. You can see Willoughby coming in with the boundary. He knew straight away, and I think under most conditions Lance Klusener would feel disappointed with that. South African standard of fielding is just so high. The hands are separated and it's gone through.
So Wasim Akram, wonderful cricketer, tremendous all-rounder, left-handed batsman. Meanwhile, Youhana continues to gather singles, and that brings up the 100 for Pakistan. Over the top, that's well played. They need a few more of these, Pakistan. So Wasim Akram deciding he's had enough of all this fiddling around. 13 balls without scoring a run, and well, now he's gone over the top.
He's hit with the arc. He's just angling it into the left-hander, Willoughby. And Wasim Akram has just picked the angle right and flipped it over mid-on. It's a good shot. It's the one thing that Willoughby will have to learn when he bowls to players that are going after him. He's got to vary that angle. He's bowling from the same place all the time.
Gibbs beaten at point. It's a very good combination there in the outfield. It's 108 for 6. Klusener now around the wicket to the left-hander. A little bit of swing for him, but it's going to bring 4 runs for Wasim Akram.
No slip, and he's got it very fine. Man, a third man was a little too square.
Well, that's a tight second run. Well done, Wasim Akram. Very aggressive.
That's very good running. He was taking a chance there, even Youhana applauding him. And he was turning blind when he was running for that second.
Oh, good catch. So Wasim Akram is gone. A very acrobatic catch taken by Derek Crooks. And Charles Willoughby has a second wicket.
is another superb fielder on the South African side, Derek Crooks. And again, timing that dive to perfection. Had his eyes on it all the time. So Wasim Akram is dismissed here, and Pakistan have lost their 7th wicket. He's out for 19, 124 for 7.
That's a good shot from Yousuf Youhana.
All these are handy runs for Pakistan. At one stage it looked as if they won't even reach 125.
So a leg by and no ball. Buys wide ball, another wide ball. Oh, that's bowled him. Well, what an over this has been. Well, he tried to work that one away on the onside. It was a pretty straight delivery. I think he just got a bit bold with his batting, Waqar.
Yes, quicker through the air once again. Derek Crooks and hitting the target this time. Waqar Younis playing all over it. Again, the length up to the batsman, and there you see Waqar looking to play it through the onside ball, not spinning. Gone for 2, and Pakistan 139 for 8.
Oh, he's hit that one through the offside like a rocket. That's gone to the boundary for 4. What a good shot. Yousuf Youhana. I don't know what they'd have done about him, without him today. And of course that wonderful boundary brings up his half century. Very well played.
Great batting by Yousuf Youhana.
Bad delivery, that one. Oh, good shot. What played. Cover drive through the offside for 4. On the up once more. Right. What will he do next ball? Oh, smashed one. Oh, what a good shot. Beautifully played. Yousuf Youhana leaning back. That wasn't a great delivery. Just gave him a bit of room outside the off stump, and then he flayed it through the offside.
What a great stroke this is. On a slow pitch, so difficult to time the ball through the point area. He played it beautifully. Winding up, really middling it. Got the width, and then with an angle back, placing it quite beautifully.
And that's down the ground. This could be out caught. No, just short. Kirsten trying to get to that one. It was flat. He came charging in off the rope, but wasn't able to get to it.
Yousuf Youhana can hit really well through that area of mid-on and mid-off as well. This wasn't middle as he wanted it to. Didn't get the elevation that he was looking for. Wanted to clear the long-on fieldsman. Calling shot of Gary Kirsten, who dived in vainly.
Big appeal for caught behind, and he's walking. Yep, big edge there. I tell you what, Hayward would have enjoyed that too, because he was getting a bit of stick from Shoaib. It must have been a fine little edge. So much noise in the ground. Very difficult for the umpires. The umpire, Hampshire, allowing the batsman to make his decision there. He just glared down the pitch at him, and then, well, eventually didn't even have to give him out, because just a little nick there through to the keeper. You can see how his head swung around. Spontaneous appeal. And he looks down at the umpire as if to say, what I'm going to do, and he's slowly walking backwards. The umpire does nothing. He then turns and leaves. Shoaib Akhtar out caught behind, 161 for 9. He's played that one beautifully straight. Settles for 1, righto. Now then, 1 ball to go in this over. He'll probably be looking for a single to get down the other end, then he'll wind up. Last ball of the over. Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. Forget about the single. 1 bounce for lovely shot down towards square leg, just a little bit straight. So that's the end of Nantley Hayward's spell. 2 for 35. It settled for those figures, although he got just a little bit of hammer at the end. 168 for 9. Straight to the fieldsman again, and oh, I think that this might be close. I think he dropped his bat. A very, very close margin. Have a look at this. No bat in his hand. Would have been easier. Looks as if he's gone there. Now then. Right, so that'd probably be out then. Yes, just on the line. He needed to be grounded. Unfortunately, run out in the last over, but 65 off 88 with wickets falling all around him. That's not a bad effort.
Slower delivery, well picked up by Kirsten. He'll get another couple here. 4 runs coming off that first over, and that's the score. That's driven to the offside on the up. First boundary of the South African innings. Herschelle Gibbs off the mark.
What a super shot to get off the mark with. That's a classic cover drive. Not easy to do in the ball swinging. You've got to allow for it in your mind as you play the shot. And to do it on the up as well. Gee whiz, that's a good shot.
Yes, good stride forward. He managed to counter the swing as well. That's the wife of Waqar Younis, looking on very closely. That's played away, square of the wicket, and will beat the man at third man. That raced away to the boundary. Boundary to end the over. South Africa 15 for no loss. Again, superb timing. The outfield has quickened up as this tournament has progressed. Another boundary here. So once again, South Africa being given a good start.
He's not happy, but you can't complain about this shot. It's a beautiful shot. It really is exquisite timing. It's just into the pads. And you haven't got a lot of room to swing the arms. You've got to use the wrists to generate some bat speed.
Again, nicely stroked through the offside. Afridi in pursuit. 2 more runs added to the score. It just looks as if Gary Kirsten is in trouble here. Barely made it to the crease at the non-striker's end. And he does look in trouble, Barry.
Yes, I'm not sure exactly what happens. I was so intent on watching the shot because it was a very good one, but it looks like his back. He's got a little spasm in his back. And that's just come from nowhere. Must have turned awkwardly taking the second run. Fairly crept in when he got to that non-striker's end. Just have a look here and see if we can see what happened. Absolutely struggling there. Oh, and down he goes.
Hansie Cronje there, also with the physio of the South African team, Craig Smith. Hansie Cronje acting as 12th man in today's game. And that's not a good sight. And Gary Kirsten in a lot of pain. He leaves the field. Mackenzie will take his place in the centre, 22 for no loss. So Waqar Younis on his way. And a classic shot from Herschelle Gibbs. Once again width from Waqar, and he smashed it to the point boundary.
Good placement too. It's all very well hitting the ball hard, but you've got to hit it into the gaps because the fielding is so good these days. Look at that. Straight through, not a fielder in sight. There he comes, but he's far too late. That's what good batting's all about. It's getting the angles right off the bat, using the pace of the fast bowler.
Mackenzie needs a big score to do likewise. Big shout there, and he's been given out. And Waqar has got his 300th one-day international wicket. With Neil Mackenzie looked as though the bat was tucked in behind the pad. So it's appropriate that Waqar should get his 300th with an LBW because he's got so many of them in his career.
Yes, a late in swing, getting the batsman wrapped plumb in front of the stumps. And what an achievement. 300 one-day wickets, becoming the second player to get it. And there you see that ball nipped back and getting Mackenzie plumb in front of the stumps. Lovely bowling by Waqar. Gone for one, Neil Mackenzie, and with South Africa 27 for 1.
Mark Boucher in at number 4. Waqar has 300 under the belt. That's a good start for Mark Boucher. And good piece of footwork by Shoaib in the deep.
Mark Boucher away with a well-timed stroke.
That's a good shot. Well played, Herschelle Gibbs. Well, that's cleared the infield. Lovely timing again from Gibbs. He's in good form as South Africa race to 42 for 1.
There have been some devious circumstances where the batsman came down the pitch and the ball rolled and went to keeper.
Imran Nazir in the deep, and that little slip cost them a run. Well, this time he goes very hard at it. 4 more. So both South African players really taking on the new ball bowlers.
Again, Waqar Younis wide of the target. You can't afford to do that on a pitch like this, where you can free your arms through the stroke. Struggling with the footholds there, Waqar Younis. Wayward delivery and allowing the batsman the width once again to go through with the stroke.
Oh, nearly caught. It would have been a blinder. Both fieldsmen dived, the short point and the deep point. Imran Nazir got a hand on it, but couldn't quite hold on to it. South Africa, 50 for 1.
Might just be a little better for the spinner. This was a lovely effort from Imran Nazir. Diving full length, airborne, and almost clutching onto that one.
That's a good shot. They have got Herschelle Gibbs in very good form.
Yes, he will not miss opportunities when they're provided to him. They've not really bowled well to Herschelle Gibbs, who is a very clean striker of the ball. Provided him with width on the off stump and as well drifting down the leg side a couple of occasions.
Interesting, we've... Oh, good shot, straight over the top of mid-off, 1 bounce for 4. That's a beautiful shot. Mid-off up and bold enough to hit it down the ground for 4. We'll come back and talk about the conditions in a moment. 65 for 1. Oh, that's the view with one of the fastest bowlers in the world charging in. Slower delivery, nicely played through the onside field. That's very well done. All the way along the ground as well and into the boundary for 4.
I think what's made Mark Boucher such a lovely player to watch has been his balance. He's so balanced at the crease, and he's a terrific squash player, and I think that's helped him in his balance at the crease. I mean, you look at the way he dispatches the slow ball through the leg side. Very, very good balance.
Gibbs on 44. Boucher on strike. Oh, and there's a bouncer, and there's a big appeal for caught behind, and he's given him out. Given him out too. That's a beautiful delivery. Very fast ball. Boucher going for the hook shot. There was obviously a little deflection there. Perhaps it was the glove. See if the replay tells the story.
It'll be interesting to see exactly what height the ball went through. I think Mark Boucher is quite interested to see what height that ball went through.
It's an interesting one. I suppose the question one would ask is, when he hit it, was it shoulder height? And, well, if it had continued its path, just looking there, it probably would have been above the shoulder height. So really, a little bit unlucky, I think, is probably the way to describe that dismissal. 14 of 26 balls. South Africa now 74 for 2. Heckenstein, the new batsman. Shoaib Akhtar. Oh, and a Yorker first ball. Fast delivery as well. 150.7. Right, let's have a look at this one again. A contentious decision, this one. Let's see if we can pick up. Well, before we do that, let's have a look at this delivery. Was it slipping down the leg side? Bit of a reverse swing there, just nipping down the leg side. Good ball, though.
The key here is to watch exactly what height the ball is once it gets to Mark Boucher. Is it above shoulder height in normal standing position? Oh, pretty good call by the umpire, I would say. It's very hard from square on at 150 kilometers an hour to judge that perfectly.
Oh, he's clean bowling. That's beautiful bowling. Benkenstein really just inside that one a little bit. It looked as if it came back from outside off stump. That's Mr. Benkenstein. Well, he wouldn't enjoy that one too much, I'm sure. No one likes to see their son get bowled out. However, it happens to all dads from time to time, no doubt. The Pakistanis are loving this. That was a good delivery. Came back from just outside off stump and just nicked the stumps. Let's have a look. See that little bit of movement back there? Just beat the outside edge. He was on the crease a little bit. Perhaps would have been a little bit more positive with that defensive shot. Good bowling though. Shoaib Akhtar gets another wicket. South Africa 74 for 3. On strike. Well bowled right up there in the block hole again. Klusener on the back of a bit of a bad run. Needs some runs.
Maybe he saw the 144 a little bit better than the 122 from Venkatesh Prasad the other day. Certainly South Africa needs Lance Klusener to get some runs here now. This is the delivery. Good length. I think the key here was the length from Shoaib Akhtar. Stay down a little bit. But that's the sort of length on this wicket that's been really difficult to get away.
Yes, you're right. That did stay down a little bit. You can see by his reaction there, and certainly that replay from sideways on showed that. Right, there's one ball to go. Klusener on strike. He's had a few problems with his groin, doesn't he, Shoaib Akhtar? Right, Klusener's on strike. 2 slips in position. Tearing away again. One ball in! Beautiful delivery. Magnificent bowling, Shoaib Akhtar. Absolutely spot on target and furiously fast. He's brought this place alive. Not easy. You let these Pakistanis get a few wickets.
Once again, the length here is very, very good. I mean, that's the same length that got Dale Benkenstein earlier on.
Good reaction there, and well, look at that over. 3 wickets in the over. Lance Klusener out for a duck. 74 for 4. Wonderful over, and there was a little bit of swing in there as well.
Moin Khan's doing very well there from a Pakistan point of view. He's putting the pressure right back on the South Africans.
Last ball of the over. In the air, he's got him, yes, he's got him! Inzamam al-Haq has taken the catch. Well, South Africa reeling now, this is incredible. Sean Pollock trying to drive off the back foot there, that delivery just outside off stump. There's a bit of an angle. The left armer going across the right-hander. The ball went very quickly to Inzamam, down to his left a little bit, and it was nicely taken.
He is a very fine slip fielder, and going to your left, especially when you're standing at 1.5 like he is at the moment, with Moin just going for a little bit. He did very, very well. Caught it in 2 hands. Very comfortable catch in the end, but certainly had to move a long way. And this is what makes him so dangerous. Wasim Akram now teaming up with Shoaib Akhtar, 75 for 5.
Shoaib Akhtar. Oh, that is another quick delivery right up there, 143. This ground has come alive.
Looks like Shoaib struggling a little bit there with his, looks like a foot, I think, or maybe that groin feeling it again. Had to celebrate 3 wickets in the previous over, jumping so high. Once again, this is a quick in-swinging Yorker, even to a batsman of Herschelle Gibbs' caliber on 45. Also difficult to get it away.
Right, we'll show back to the start of the new over. Thanks very much for taking time out to come and have a talk to us. Always nice to have some views from the captain of South Africa. Oh, well bowled. Oh, it's gone through the keeper. It's too fast for the batsman, too fast for the wicketkeeper. It's 4 byes.
He's very tentative at the moment. The foot's going there, and then he's feeling for the ball with the bat. The timing is when your foot and the bat arrive at the same time. What's happening with him is the foot's arriving, and then he's feeling almost like fence cricket for the bat to hit the ball.
Right up, he's gone. A delivery of full length. Another wicket has gone down here, and the South African innings in disarray. Razak striking in his first over.
The reverse swing starting to work. Stratham looked at no nick whatsoever. It's no surprise that he's gone. I think he can pack his bags. I don't think he'll be playing in the final, and that'll be a great disappointment for him. Gets the foot across, and it's almost planted there, just waiting for the ball to hit. That would have gone down leg side, so that's not a good decision, but nevertheless, he didn't look at any sort of nick at all. That swung too much. It was missing leg.
Yes, it doesn't help when you're not in good nick to get a decision of that kind. Peter Stratham goes without troubling the scorers. 80 for 6, South Africa.
Yeah, that's changed around, hasn't it? And at the other end, Herschelle Gibbs is playing like there's absolutely nothing wrong with the wicket, and there isn't. He's been a tremendous touch.
Yes, I wonder what he's thinking, Barry. Must be saying it's a different game at the other end.
I think he hit the bat on the toe.
That's 50 for Gibbs. It's been a very good knock. Some sizzling shots early on. And he's the one man who's held the South African innings together. The South African camp know that. They go for the single again. He left Hari. Direct hit. Younis found the fielder. And I think he's in trouble, Barry.
Yes, he's gone. He's actually marching off himself. He knows he's a fielder himself. That's the sort of thing he's used to doing. Brilliant piece of fielding. He took on the fielder. He hit it too hard. He hadn't weighted it softly enough. Time to set himself. And bang, he's well short. 89 for 7.
Gibbs standing out there alone, 50 not out. And he's on strike now. That's in the air and could be out caught, no, just short of the fielder in the deep.
Well, there, that's it. That one's definitely gone. Waqar Younis is having a good series here. He really is. He's cracked his 300 already today, and now he's continuing on. Absolutely nothing wrong with him, as fit as a fiddle, absolutely relishing this ability to bowl and keep bowling and just keep bowling. And what's more, he's taking wickets. He's having a good time.
Yes, he's having a ball here, Waqar Younis. Late in swing, the reverse swing, and there were no footwork, and getting the bat pad, and then the ball hitting the stumps. So Waqar Younis once again amongst the wickets here, picking up his second. And South Africa at 94 for 8.
So 94 for 8. Willoughby is out there, but he's down at the non-strikers end. Well, I bet he didn't think he'd be batting out there at this stage. Anyhow, left-handed batsman, bowled pretty well today. After Razak has got the ball, but Gibbs is on strike. That last wicket fell off the last ball of the over. Gibbs going for it, down the ground he goes, that beats mid off, that'll be 4. I think there's a message in that shot from Gibbs. I think what he's saying is that Willoughby may not be the greatest batsman of all time. So if anyone's going to do it, he's got to do it himself.
Come on, relax now.
Lovely straight hit by Herschelle Gibbs.
He's tried again, but he's going to take just the one. Right, well, I haven't seen Willoughby. In fact, I don't know that there have been many that have seen Willoughby with the bat in his hand. Oh, that's it! Clean bowled him, he stepped away on the onside. That's the end of the South African innings, unless Kirsten, of course, is going to come out to bat. I doubt that very much. So, Pakistan have put an end to what was a disastrous run. 14 consecutive losses against South Africa, and at last they've managed to break that sequence. It goes back to Durban, 1994, and this is the ball that finished it off.
Yes, hitting the target this time up to Razak and getting the last man out, Paul leg stump. Wonderful work done by the Pakistanis. They really had to win this one to go into the final with a psychological advantage. So it's a very good win. Remember, they had a very, very ordinary record against the South Africans in the last few years. And all those South Africans had played 5 new players in this game against Pakistan, but winning does matter. In the end, great win by Pakistan, winning by 67 runs.
There's Sean Pollock, captain of the side today. He wouldn't have enjoyed that too much, but a good win. You've got to give credit where credit is due. The team played well today. They were good in the field as well. Pakistan caught their catches today. They hit the wickets with the run-outs. Albert Mianda, they're enjoying it as well. All that experience of his.